and welcome back to another video. I know it's been so long since I last posted, and I'm sorry, please forgive me, but I hope the cuteness of this purple trad goth look makes up for it. Stick around to find out how I created this look. I am using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer to prime my skin, obviously. And I just want to start off by thanking you guys for being patient with me in the time that I was gone and not really active. As a lot of you probably know, if you keep up with my channel, I occasionally take unannounced hiatuses, and a lot of that is for the same reason, which is burnout. So if you keep up with my channel, my social media, you'll know that I had a early morning job at a discount dollar store. I'm not gonna give away the exact name. But it was 5 to 9 a.m. It was pretty terrible. I liked it at first, but then I started getting literally 8 hours a week, which is kind of BS. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a second job. So got a second job that is also in retail. And I do like this one a lot more because I get more hours, and it's not, I don't have to wake up at 5 to 9 for it. So I did for a bit have both of those jobs going at the same time, but that was a lot because a lot of my shifts at the other retail job were from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and then I would have to wake up the next day at 4 in the morning to go to my early morning stalking job, and it was just all I was doing was work. It was really depressing. I would get off work and then just come home and eat and sleep and wake up, get ready for work, and just do the same thing over and over again. And it was just it was awful. I had no time for anything except work. Also, I'm going in with this Beauty Glazed palette from Amazon. I'm using this light purple shade, and I'm gonna use this as a blush / contour. But yeah, I really did not have any time for anything other than the basic necessities and working, and it was pretty depressing because I was not I haven't been doing any art or drawing or making any videos whatsoever. It was just the basics of life and work, and it was pretty terrible. So I ended up quitting my early morning stalking job because, like I said, I was getting 8 hours a week and it was terrible. It was not worth the commitment of waking up at 4 a.m. and completely destroying my sleep schedule just for, those 8 hours worth of pay every week. It was just bad. It was not enjoyable. So I quit that job, but I do still have my other retail job, that I originally got, as a second job on top of the early morning stalking position, and I do really like the other retail position. I really like my coworkers. And, it's a lot of training. I'm within the third week of being there now. It's a lot of complicated stuff, but nothing that, I can't accept the challenge for, and I get decent hours. And I'm happy with the way it's working out because I actually have a work-life balance now that I only have the one job, and I'll be able to do YouTube stuff as well, which is really, really great because I don't like not making content. I love making content for you guys and interacting with you guys, and it makes me really sad whenever I go on my unplanned hiatuses because I don't get to make content and I don't get to interact with you guys. I'm also going to try this. I'm going to go in with a bit of purple underneath my nose, kind of as a little bit of contour. I don't want to do too much nose contour because I always end up messing it up when I do nose contour, but I'm just gonna do a little bit and then blend it out, I think. I don't know. I think that'll be kind of cute if I do that just underneath a bit. Somebody suggested, because obviously this is going to be a purple look, that I go in with the same color I use for my eyeshadow under my nose. As kind of because I did the contour purple as well, so I don't know, I feel this will look pretty cute. Now I'm using the e.l.f. HD powder to go ahead and set any of my liquid products. I think I'm gonna go for a full bake, just really snatch the jawline and the contour up. another life update. This is very recent. I tried stretching my septum. I was pierced at 16 gauge, so I was like, yeah, I want to stretch my septum. I'd been wanting to stretch my septum for a while. I got like surgical steel pinchers and like different gauged horseshoe sizes, and I like used the pincher as a pincher is used, and I like stretched my septum. You know, I had lube and everything, and like it went really well with just the pincher at first, and then I was like, it was like 2 days later, and I'm like, oh, I don't have like any pain or anything at all, so I'm gonna switch to the horseshoe jewelry. I don't know, because I felt like it was more like easily cleanable, I guess, than the pincher. And then I switched to it, and it was like painless, like everything went super well. And then on the weekend, it was like 2 days after I switched the jewelry, it was like super swollen and painful. And like, I know it's going to be swollen and painful when you stretch a piercing, because obviously you're stretching a fucking hole you have in your face or wherever. But it was like horrible amounts of pain. So I took out the 14G horseshoe, and like it was fucking bloody and terrible and awful, and I replaced it with the 16G. Also, we're gonna ignore the situation right here, because this is a trust the process. This is very much trust the process, so trust me, trust the process, and ignore the way my eyebrows look right now, because I promise this will look really cute. Also, this is the shade It's Showtime from the Beetlejuice palette. I honestly don't like this palette that much. It's not super pigmented, but whatever. So yeah, once I took out the 14G jewelry from my septum, it like bled everywhere. I'm pretty sure I tore it or something somehow. So it's been acting like a fresh piercing. I just have regular 16G jewelry back in. It's a bit tender, and like it's making crusties like a fresh piercing would, but other than that, like it doesn't really hurt anymore. So now I'm gonna have to wait like another half a year to try and stretch again, so that's fun. But yeah, I was so excited because I really liked the way the 14G looked, even though it was just a tiny bit bigger. Like, I loved it so much. So what I'm doing now is I'm basically building up more purple just all over, you know, going from light to darker and adding the definition in there. I'm just kind of smearing it wherever. Oh, that's the wrong purple. I accidentally put a bunch of dark purple on my brush. That wouldn't have been good to apply it the way I was doing. But yeah, again, like, I just wanted to thank you guys for, you know, standing by me and still being super supportive even when I wasn't active. I really do appreciate you guys as an audience and just as people. You know, a lot of you, I have trouble like responding to every DM I get. I don't usually respond to every DM because I get a lot of them, but the ones I do and I'm talking to you guys are all so sweet, and I love you guys, and I couldn't ask for a better little community because you guys are friggin' awesome. And also, I am just bringing this down under the eye here because I want to do like a very defined purple under eye. I love doing like colorful under eyes. This is going to be more like of a trad goth look, but I do like just doing basic like black liner with colorful under eyes. I think it looks so friggin' cool. I literally look dead right now. It's giving corpse bride. I love it. So now I'm going in with this darker purple, bringing that under my eye as well as up here. But yeah, other than that, life's been pretty decent for me. I'm very relieved that I quit my early morning stalking job. It was taking such a toll on my mental health. Like, I wasn't cleaning my room. I wasn't like taking care of myself like I should have been. Usually I have this like routine of like, I'll do yoga in the morning because it helps my back and my neck and my shoulders because I tend to hold a lot of stress in there. But I wasn't doing my yoga for like a month because I was too preoccupied with just like work. And I did it again for the first time this morning in like a month. And it felt really great to just kind of, you know, take some time and take care of myself, even if it was just 20 minutes to do some little stretches. It definitely makes a difference. And I don't know if sleep debt is real, because I've heard a lot about like sleep debt online, but if it is real, I was definitely in so much sleep debt, I swear to God. I'm just going in with some black eyeshadow and deepening this area up, defining it more. But if sleep debt is real, yeah, I was in so much of it. Last week, the day of my last shift at my early morning stalking job, I took a nap on the couch. I fell asleep on the couch at 4 p.m. and then I went to my bedroom at like 6 p.m. and I slept until 4 a.m. the next morning because that's when I had to get up. No, it wasn't the night of my last shift. It was the night of my second last shift because then I had to get up the next morning to go to my last shift. But I slept for 12 hours. Like, that was insane. And I still wasn't feeling well rested when I woke up. Like, I was still feeling super exhausted after sleeping 12 friggin' hours. So yeah, pretty sure I was in sleep debt. And then over the weekend, this weekend, I spend most of the weekends at my boyfriend's and we napped so much. I slept so much. We love napping. Who doesn't? But like, that was more than usual. I was napping so much. I think I was repaying my sleep debt. Okay, now the look is kind of coming together. Like, you can see the vision now, right? Don't tell me you can't see the vision. I'll be mad. Tell me you can see the vision. Just bringing this black down under my eye here. If you're wondering what black I use, it's the L'Oreal, like, singular black eyeshadow thingy. God, mine is, like, disgusting right now. It says, like, it's an oil-based eyeshadow, which I didn't know, actually, until I, like, just bought a new one to use once that one runs out. But I did notice that after a while, it does, like, get kind of weird. Other than that, though, it is a great eyeshadow. I basically just use whatever I can get my grubby little hands on for my black eyeshadow. I find that it's very, very helpful for me to have, like, a singular, you know, little black eyeshadow thingy because I use so much of it. Any palette I have or had with, like, black in it, like, the black is just gone. Okay, now I'm grabbing a bit of this very, very light shade from that Beetlejuice palette, and I'm putting that very messily my eye here because I want to keep that inner corner very bright. I seem to follow the same sort of formula for a lot of my eyeshadow looks, where it's very, like, smoky and dark along the wing, and then, like, I add a very bright shade along there. I don't know, I just really, really like the way it looks personally, like, on me. I feel like it suits my, like, eye shape very well, so I feel like that's why I do it. But yeah, and then now here's the fun part, the eyeliner. Oh god, my brows, look at them. Okay, so we already have these, like, weird little brows all traced out. I'm just gonna fill them in a little bit, and I'm just gonna kind of make it more pointy. So these tips are gonna connect to our inner corner liner. So I'm going to draw a line connecting like so, and then bring that upwards to there. And don't worry if that's a little messy, we can always clean it up. But that's, like, the gist of what we're doing. The brows look fucking tragic right now, but I don't know. Somehow I'll try to fix them. I'm just putting a bit of black eyeshadow there and then sort of blending it with my finger. I'm not trying to make this part look huge, but I guess that's what, oh, that doesn't look too bad. Okay, going in with that dark purple, we're gonna just go right over that black. We're just gonna ignore that it was even there. Just go right over it because we want to make that look very defined. And see, this is what I said, like, I have eyebrows, but I act like I don't have eyebrows and I just cover them in a bunch of shit. So, you know, this looks decently good on camera, but in person, like, it does not pan out as well. But that's what makeup is, you know? It's texture, it's hair, and makeup is not your skin. Makeup is covering on top of your skin. So it's not always gonna look the way it looks on camera or in pictures. It will always have texture. It will always look textured in real life. So be aware of that, and be gentle with yourself because skin texture is very, very normal. It is a human thing, so you shouldn't feel bad about that showing through your makeup. Going in with some more of this very light shade on my finger, and again, just messily blending that in. I am going to have to continuously like touch this eyeliner and eyeshadow up and like rub the stuff off with Q-tips and fix it up, but that's just how it goes. We lost a lot of that medium color purple there, so I'm just gonna go in again with my finger. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think that looks pretty decent. Kind of, maybe a little. The sides are so different. I think I'm gonna add more black on this side because I covered a lot of it up. And just as I was talking about makeup not needing to be perfect and looking different in person than it does on camera, I walked into some natural light and realized that that contour looked god awful. I'm not sure if it picked up on camera as bad as it looked in person, but we're taking this shit off. The nose also didn't look that good. We're going with a flat face today. No contour, no nothing, just foundation all around. Also, my goodness, look. I need to fix that up so bad. This is kind of a disaster, but that's fine. That's what you guys are here for, right? The disaster that ensues while I'm doing all this, because that is really what's entertaining. It's not the success, it's the fuck-ups along the way. Okay, we fixed some stuff up. There was a lot going wrong, but we fixed that shit up, and now we are doing our wings. Of course, I would do that perfectly the first time. Doesn't matter if they're even. I mean, yes, it does, but I am too irritated by everything else that was going wrong. Do any of you guys just get genuinely, like, so aggravated when you're doing your makeup? Like, I don't know what it is. I guess it mostly gets worse if I mess a lot of stuff up. But do any of you just get, like, super irritated? Like, it just puts me in a pissy mood when I do my makeup sometimes. Do I just have anger issues? Maybe. No, I know I don't have anger issues, but something about doing my makeup, it gets me so irritated. I mean, a lot of the time, like, I'll have fun with it and it'll be nice. I won't get irritated. But then it's mostly when I'm like getting ready to go out and do something, and like for some reason every single part of the way something is going wrong, it gets me so irritated. Nothing gets me more frustrated than messing up my makeup. Now that the eyeliner is done, I'm just going to put down some black eyeshadow over top to kind of, you know, smoke it out and blend it more in with a lot of the purple shadows, making sure to bring a lot of that black under my eye, because I love the definition it gives. And yes, the wing is super messy, but that doesn't matter because I have my trusty black eyeshadow and I'm just gonna smear shit around till it looks good. That's kind of my motto, if you couldn't tell by the way this video is going. Smear shit around till it looks good and give yourself enough time to fuck everything up, because inevitably that's what's gonna happen. I'm going to pop some highlighter on the tip of my nose, and I don't know, that's pretty much all the highlighter I want. I'm actually gonna add a bit of it right here, because do you see how cute that looks? Look at that glitter. I'm a huge fan of very glittery, very bright, very vibrant highlighters. I love it so much. This is Lottie London highlighter in the shade Frosted. I got this from Walmart. I love it so much. It looks disgusting because I rub my grubby little fingers in it to put it on, but I love it. I love it so much. It looks so good. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of mascara. We're going to use some big fat lashes with this look, so it doesn't really matter how good the mascara looks on its own. We just want the natural lashes to blend with our big fat fake ones. I put on some lash glue. It is pretty much dry and oh, love that. That's cute. Ignore. Oh, I'm surprised with how easily that came off. Put on some lash glue, and I am now applying my lashes. These are the Morphe Make It Big lashes. They are huge and gorgeous, which is how I love my lashes. Look how fine they are. Holy shit. They, like, okay, no lashes, lashes. Like, these are beautiful. I got them for $6 at Winners. I plug Winners so much. I get like everything from Winners. It's literally my favorite store. My town like got one 2 years ago, and I want to live there. I love it so much. Look at these fucking lashes. They're so cute. So natural. And now we are going to do lips. So I'm literally just using this, what is it, an eyebrow pencil? A kohl pencil. Yeah, it's not a pen. I use this thing for friggin' everything. I do my eyebrows with it. I line my waterline, I tight line, and I use it as a black lip liner. I love this thing. What brand is it? Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild is so cheap, but so good. Love it. So we're just gonna line these lips. I think this looks decent. Really, the only part I needed to line was those like little pointy things. It kind of makes me look like I have a mustache whenever I do this. I don't know. It looks funny to me, like I have one of those little French mustaches. I love this lip gloss so much. Lipstick, not gloss, whatever it is. It's the best. It's so pigmented, and it stays on so long. Like my other black lipstick that I used to use, I used to have to do like 2 coats of it for it to look this pigmented. This stuff is fucking great. It's Milani. No, I'm rounding out my lip. I didn't even need to line it. Yeah. That's cute. I don't know, should I blend? I'm gonna try to blend it out maybe. I like blending out my lips because it adds more blendiness. Yeah. Look at this. Ooh. Mind you, my hair will go flat in like 2 minutes after this, but it looks so good right now. Look at all that volume. Ooh la la. God, I need to stop. But yeah, this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around to the end. I know this video was chaotic, but that's what you love about me, isn't it? The chaos that ensues in every one of my videos. Thank you so much for waiting around and still subscribing to my channel and watching my videos, even though I'm not necessarily active all the time. Hopefully in the future, past this point, I will be able to be more active and post more consistently, but who knows? I might have another burnout, as is life. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Love you. Bye!